And today we're talking about awkward social situations and how you handle them.
That's right. That's right. So joining us today are Mimi Brown, a motivational speaker and an author. We've got Mark Sobolewski, a teacher, actor, and comedian, and Marlon Page, a technology strategist and founder of Sisters Code.
It's good to see you all.
Good
weekend.
Here. Yeah.
When you said awkward, it reminded me of awkward. You ever see Awkward Turtle?
All right, so you've got a card we've passed out. One side says let them know, or let them know.
Let them know. Let them
know. And the other side, leave it alone. So we want to talk about some situations that we can all get into. And you know, this happens on the show a lot because we run from somewhere else. Well, like right now, we've got Clay. But there are days we could get a bite of a cream puff and we come over here and somebody has to say, hey, right there, right?
They should at least.
They should.
And now we know each other well enough where you think, okay, that's not a big deal to us.
Yeah.
But what about somebody who's got something in their teeth, a little spinach at lunch? What do you do when you're sitting across or you just walked in? Do you let them know? You let them know. We all say
let them know.
Let them know. I mean, you know, I think it depends also on the relationship.
Yes.
You know, if it's someone that I care about, I'm definitely going to let them know.
Right.
But if I got reprimanded by my boss yesterday and then he's in front of the staff with a piece of spinach in his teeth, he might...
You're going to send text message on the table.
Yeah.
Right.
You see what he has in his teeth.
Yeah.
Depends on how much I like you.
Okay, so speaking of work situations, what if a coworker that talks really loud or chews loudly and smacking when they're eating their lunch at their desk, or is wearing too much perfume? You know, in a work situation, what do you know? What do you do if a coworker has a really annoying habit? Do you let them know or do you leave it alone?
Really? Leave it alone. What do you think? What would you do?
Oh, look at
I'm kind of in the middle.
Okay. That was an option.
I say that because sometimes, you know, what do? You would let them know.
I would let them know, but it
Okay.
depends on which one that is. I mean, I think, again, there is this familiarity part of this. If it's somebody, if it's a buddy of yours, and we're all open architecture now, right?
Right.
Yeah.
So you're wearing a little too much, you know. If you whistle a tune from your cologne.
Just saying.
I'm putting on my HR hat. It depends on what I'm about to tell you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, it depends. It depends on
Well,
what it is.
I think it depends, like something with perfume. I know a lot of people have really strong reactions to that.
Right.
So that's something you might need to
Interesting,
say.
yeah.
Right.
But if it's just something that's mildly annoying, you don't like the scent of it, maybe I'd just leave it alone.
Right.
Because I have a family member who chews really loudly and doesn't close their mouth,
Yeah.
and no one will say anything, but everyone will cover their plate.
See, that drives me so crazy.
Yeah.
You smacking at the table, it just, I don't know, it's just one of my pet peeves, so.
Okay.
Or, you know, nowadays in the office, you can just put your earbuds in and pretend like
Exactly.
you're not in it.
What?
So.
That's the new answer. What?
Yeah.
All right, so this is very delicate. This is sensitive business. So you see somebody who's got a typical boyfriend, girlfriend, spouse, partner, and you see them out with somebody else. This other person in their life is a friend of yours. What do? Do you tell them? Do you leave it alone? You leave it alone.
Not me.
Leave it alone.
Leave it alone.
Not me.
And
I'm
you're
telling.
but how do you know what you don't know?
That's what I'm saying.
That they know that you don't
I don't
know.
know if that's what's the situation. Maybe you have an agreement that I'm not aware of.
And I don't want to know what I don't know.
I don't want to know what I don't know.
Because I don't know, maybe, how do you know it's not a business lunch?
It could be.
I had
And
a
you-
friend in college. I told her, I'm like, I'm going to tell her.
Yes.
Yeah.
We have not spoken since, and that was a long time ago.
And that was a real
It was
problem
a
kind
really
of a situation?
good friend. Went to
No,
high
but I
school
mean
with
the
me.
actual situation turned out to be real?
It was real. It was blatant. I think
Yeah.
maybe it was her embarrassment, but I shouldn't be involved. It was
Oh,
just really
interesting.
horrible, so I will not.
But see, go ahead.
I would leave it alone until I said hello. I would make sure the person saw me and knew that I saw them. You know,
You see their body language and their
Yeah.
reaction.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I have a group of friends where we are so close. I want to know what you want me to do, so they know. For me, tell me. I don't care
Right.
if you're mistaken or not. I need to
That's
know.
right. I agree. I'm telling you.
I need to know.
Because it can backfire on you too if you knew and the person found out that you knew and you didn't tell them. That will crush relationships.
I think it
you
also
ask.
depends on how you present it to them.
Right.
So if you say, hey, I just happened to be out this restaurant and I saw your so-and-so with a so-and-so. Oh, they were just out for, oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
And she was like, at what time?
what
Yeah,
time?
exactly.
You thought you had a new thing with your card like
Yeah.
this for this segment. This is my thing.
Well, hi.
Yeah. So we've got one last quick one that we want to
Okay.
get through. So what if someone has bad breath, and not just because they had a
Coffee.
interesting lunch,
Yeah.
right? But someone who has chronic bad breath, and you can always smell it. Do you let them know where
So let me say before we start this, we all asked for gum before we came in.
I mean, if you come sit at my
I thought it was
desk,
a little stale.
I did too. I was like, I'm gonna be
Listen.
close tomorrow.
I
close
keep
tomorrow,
mints
Lynn.
close by. Our producer Tammy has a bowl ready for
What
us.
do you
so what do
say?
you say? Quick.
You leave it alone.
Leave it
I leave
alone.
That's what I'm saying. Leave it alone.
Yeah, leave it alone.
Or step
I mean,
back
that's
2
basically
paces.
what, like walking up to someone and saying, I think you have a serious health problem.
Just stay away from me, please.
Should we bring this back? Is that okay?
Yeah. Thank you guys so much for being here. This
Thank
was
you.
fun.